And the starter for Toronto, Cody Ponce. What do we have on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Just about to get started.
Leading off the afternoon
Jazz
for the
Chisholm
Yankees,
Jr.
the
stepping in now for the
number
Yankees.
13, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Let's go, Cody.
Fouled off. He was late.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Here's a 1-1. Fastball for a strike.
Punch him out!
The next offering misses. 2-2.
Finish him!
Now one missed.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And a payoff pitch. Hit in the air, center field. Varsho under it.
Yeah!
Takes it in for the out. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in.
Let's go, Blue Jays, come on.
Let's go, Blue Jays.
Ball, that's out.
Here we go, Cody.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone. Come on, Cody.
Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Two down, nobody on. High fly ball, right field. Springer ranging back. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. We're midway in inning number one. No score. We go to the bottom of the first, and taking the ball for the Yankees, Ryan Weathers. What do we need to know here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Come on, Blue Jays.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Here's a 2-0.
Hey!
There's a ball. In the air, left side. Bellinger moving under this one. One away.
Let's go. Come on.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and out.
Oh, nice stop on a slide. Nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Base hit center field. And that extends the inning.
Here we go! Everything
Batting
was on
fourth,
time and
the right
fluid in that
fielder,
swing. Got a
number
pitch you could get the
George
barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here's George Springer. Now this one gets away from the catcher. And the runner stays where he is.
Here we go, George.
Kirk off of first with two away.
Come on, George.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Let's go, George.
Good job to fight that one off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down.
Ah, that's strike three and the third out. So we take a break. Scoreless after one. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Let's go, Cody.
Foul ball there.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Come on, Cody.
In the air to left center.
Yeah! All day, let's go!
And there's one down.
Oh, yeah!
Batting fifth, the catcher, JC.
So up next,
Escara.
JC Escara.
Let's go, Cody.
Ball one.
Come on, Toronto.
And the 1-0. Misses
ball
just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. No score here in the second. Swings through that.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Here we go, Cody. Come on, Cody.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Let's do it, Jays.
Outside
Ball 3.
low, and it's 3-2. That one lifted to left. Schneider on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Batting 6, the third baseman,
There's Ryan McMahon now.
Let's go, Blue Jays. Come on, Toronto.
And that
Nope.
misses.
Ball 1.
And that's ball 1.
Let's go, Cody.
Late with the swing there.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Here we go, Cody.
Here's the 2-2.
Wait.
That's
a
down and
ball.
in. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Let's go, Jays. Strike.
And there's ball
Ball 4.
4.
That pitch is
And
low.
that's how they get their first base runner of the
Batting
game.
7, the center fielder, number 12, Trent.
Now here's Trent Grisham. And first offering is fouled off.
Come on, Cody. Swing.
Aye.
Let's go, Toronto.
Ball.
Just
That's
missed.
inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Come on, Blue Jays, let's go.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Let's go, Cody.
That one inside. Look out. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Here we go, Cody. You're not
2-2 down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
baby.
And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning
Leading
number
off
2.
for the Jays,
And now for the
the left
Jays,
fielder,
Davis
Jays.
Schneider.
Schneider.
All right, David.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And that is out of play. This one in the air center field. Grisham settles under this one. Takes it in for the out.
Batting sixth, the shortstop,
Leo Jimenez. Next up for the Blue Jays. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's
Here we
right
go,
there
Leo.
and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
0-1.
That's
Nope,
off the
that's
mark.
off the plate.
Ball
Ball
two.
two.
Way to be
He's just
patient.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike.
No,
But so many
inside.
times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Late on that fastball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And he walked him.
Awesome.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 5, Dalton.
One out man at
Varsho.
first. Dalton Varsho will hit next. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. And ball one.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And a 1-1. In the air, left field.
Unbelievable.
He's got it.
Come on now.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Andres.
Here's
Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez.
Hey.
Line drive, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Nice rip.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter.
So now the
Jesus
DH spot. Jesus Sanchez.
Sanchez.
Go Toronto.
Hey.
The Jays with a chance to score first here on opening day.
Show 'em how we play in Canada.
In the air, right field. Stan should have this one. And that's the 3rd out. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. New inning getting
Leading off for the
started.
Yankees,
And stepping
the
in for New York,
shortstop,
Jose
Jose
Caballero.
Caballero.
Come on, Cody.
Caballero playing up the middle at short. He made his major league debut when he was 27 years old. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2017.
Let's go, Cody.
Bunting for a hit.
That
And a
ball's
ball.
foul.
Sit him down.
The 1-2.
Swing.
And
Three.
down on strikes. And there's one down. Aaron Judge at the plate.
Here we go, Cody.
Aye.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Come on, Cody.
The 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. That one in the dirt, and a count 1-2.
Let's go, Cody.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
The batter,
And
number
that's
13,
4
second
strikeouts.
base, Jazz
And here's a
Chisholm
look at how
Jr.
he's using his pitches in this one. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Ball, that's low.
All right, Jays.
And there's a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Here we go, Cody. Come on, Cody.
2 down, nobody on. Got him swinging for the K. And he strikes out the side in the third. Yanks held in check. Still no score. As we go
Leading off
to
for
the
the
last
Jays,
of the third.
the first
Now here's the
baseman,
leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Oh, he
Ball
doesn't
one.
get the call. And it's 1-0. Fouled off down the right side.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
That's ball 2.
Good eye. Send one into Bleacherville, Vlad.
On the ground to the left. Caballero.
Let's go.
Over to first.
Out.
Oh,
Leadoff man retired here in the
Up
third.
next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman, Ernie.
Here's another look with StatCast Singy. The throw needed to be strong to beat the runner, and it was.
Yeah, that play was close, and I think we need to credit that 88-mile-per-hour throw as the difference maker right there. That's just impressive.
Down the third baseman, Ernie Clement. He's 0 for 1. Close,
That's a
but
ball.
called a ball. Ball 1. Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
He made that look easy, keeping his
Nice
bat
rip.
in the
That's what
zone
I'm
on
talking
plane
about.
for a
Up
long
next for the
time.
Blue Jays,
That leads to a high
the
contact
catcher,
rate and more
Alejandro.
barrels, Boo. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Ball 1.
In the dirt.
Get it in gear. Go, Toronto.
Way
Inside, ball
inside.
2.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in elevate his pitches and get back into this at bat.
Ball
Inside,
three.
backs him off again.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
So a
Ball
walk
four.
puts runners at
Perfect.
first and
Next for
second.
the Blue Jays, the right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Nope. That's inside.
The Blue Jays looking to strike first here in the last half of the third. Tap foul at the plate. Ball to strike. That clips the corner.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
2 on, 1 out. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Threw open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the left fielder,
Davis
Vincent
Schneider next up for the Blue Jays.
Schneider.
Fly to center his first time.
Here we go, Davis.
Still tied at 0, last of the third.
Yeah.
Come on, Davis.
In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning.
Let's go, Davis.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Two on, 2 outs. Swings and misses, struck him out. Gassed it right by him.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
As we go to the
Leading off
top
for
of the
the
4th,
Yankees,
and
the
stepping
first
in for the
baseman,
Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Let's go, Blue Jays!
Strike 2.
2.
Strike!
Next offering is outside.
Let's go, Cody.
The 1-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
The 2-2. Breaking
That's
ball
a ball.
misses down and away.
Here we go, Cody.
Another one. That's 5
Up
straight
next for the Yankees,
strikeouts.
the right
Well, that
fielder,
high-four-seam
Giancarlo
fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Come on, Cody!
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. He was late there, strike 1.
Come on, Blue Jays!
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Strike 3, and
Up
now
next for the
6
Yankees,
strikeouts in a row.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
And here comes Bellinger. Fly to left his first time.
Blue Jays, come on, Toronto, you can do it.
Nope. Outside.
Let's go, Cody.
2 down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well.
Kidding me.
Out of here. A solo shot. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So digging in, J.C. Escara. Fly to left his first time.
Here we go, Cody.
That's a strike. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here on opening day.
Go Toronto.
This one in the air, center field. Varsho under this one. Brings it in, and that'll do it. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Bottom of the 4th.
Leading off
Now for the Jays,
Jays,
Leo
the
Jimenez.
shortstop, Leo Jimenez.
Ryan Weathers will get back to work.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Way to be patient out there.
The shortstop takes the ball. Next one
That's
misses.
ball 3.
3-1.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Line drive
Foul, that
and
ball's foul.
foul ball. Payoff pitch. Fans another, and that's 3 straight
Up next for the
strikeouts.
Blue
Well
Jays,
executed pitch on the
center
outside part of the
fielder,
plate.
Number 5, Shelton Varsho.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. The 0-2.
Ball 1.
Inside, almost got him. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
And
the
here's a
second
look at
baseman,
how he's using
Andre
his pitches in this one.
Jimenez.
So up next, Andres Jimenez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here's your 1. Hit in the air, left field. Bellinger has a beat on it, and that'll do it.
Oh, come on.
What was that?
No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the top of the 5th we go. Yankees 1 and the Jays nothing. We go to the top
Leading
of
off
the
for
5th,
the Yankees,
and stepping
the
in for
third
New York,
baseman,
Ryan
Ryan
McMahon.
Come on,
McMahon.
Cody. Let's go, Cody.
Ball. Down.
Here we go, Cody.
That one lifted to left. Schneider on his way over.
That's how you do it. Come on.
Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Schneider under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Jose.
Now here is
Caballero.
Jose Caballero. Caught looking his first time up. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency
that's a
for the
ball.
defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Come on, Cody.
Two down, nobody on. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Let's go, Cody.
Hit on the ground softly to short.
Come on, come on.
To first. That's the 3rd out.
Oh, yeah.
Down in order go the Yankees. They lead it 1-0. We head to the bottom of the
Leading off
5th.
for the
And down to
Jays,
the plate.
the
Here's the
designated
Toronto
hitter,
DH,
Jesus.
Jesus Sanchez.
Sanchez.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And a swing and a miss there. Now the bullpen looks to be springing into action. Fernando Cruz, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Yarbrough, a left-hander, also throwing. And the lefty with the 0-1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as
0-1.
far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Ground ball right side.
Figure it out.
Goldie takes it himself, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman, Vladimir.
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish
Jr.
now. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
That's outside.
The Yanks up by a run, last half of inning number 5. And
That's
another
ball
ball. That
That's
misses.
ball 3.
3 balls, no strikes. Right through there for a strike. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Got him swinging.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Weathers wants to challenge that one. Thought it was a strike, and it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. That's inside.
Off the plate, ball 1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And that one a little below the knees, and it's 2-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Next to hit, Aaron
Leading off for the
Judge.
Yankees, the designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
Let's go, Blue Jays! Come on!
Here we go, Cody.
That one ripped, but foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
High fly ball, right field. Springer gets under it. And a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz
Back to the
Chisholm
top of the
Jr.
order now. Stepping in, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Overrated!
Swing.
Let's go, Blue Jays.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Got him swinging. Strikeout number 8.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball
next
down
for the
low to
Yankees,
get him
the
swinging.
first baseman,
Now, especially with how
Paul
effective pitchers
Goldschmidt.
work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Yeah, Blue Jays!
Goldie in the box again. Takes a strike. Goldie not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And it's going to stay a strike. Still 1 challenge left for them.
Come on, Jays.
2 down, nobody on. Here on opening day.
Let's go, Cody.
Outside
Ball 2.
low. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Here we go, Cody.
That's a
Ball,
little
that's
bit low.
down.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
And he walked
Ball
it.
4.
And after
Take
that
your
long battle, he's aboard,
Up next for the
representing the
Yankees,
tying
the
run.
right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Come on, Cody.
Late on that fastball. Oh, 1 now. Goldie leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Springer should have this one. And that is that.
Let's go, baby.
The Yanks lead 1, but they still lead it 1-0.
Now pitching for the
Back
Yankees,
now for the bottom of the
Number
6th, and there's a new
63,
pitcher on the mound, Fernando Cruz.
Cruz.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Leading off
Well,
for the Jays,
1-run
the
game.
catcher,
Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Let's go, Captain Kirk.
Close,
Ball 1.
but called a ball. Ball 1.
Go, Toronto.
Just
Ball 2.
missed. Movement in the Yankees pen. Osvaldo Bido, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Castro warming up as well.
Let's go, Captain Kirk.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And a swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll be safe at first.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Well, that may
the
end
right
up being an
fielder,
at-bat
number
we
4,
go back to later
George
on when this game is over.
Springer.
No outs. Runner at first. And the batter is George Springer.
Aye.
Let's do it, Jays.
Come on, Toronto.
Yo, 1. Ball 1
Nope.
there.
Good
Looked like a
take.
strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Let's go, Blue Jays. Come on, Toronto.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout.
Just a
Up
mid-90s
next for the
challenge
Blue Jays,
fastball right there.
the
Not
left
much to
fielder,
it. And I'm
Jake
sure
Beck.
he'd love another swing at it because
Snyder.
it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
1 out, man at first. Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. That one found hard the other way.
Way to
Ball.
lay off that pitch down.
Come on, Davis.
That's
Ball.
too low. And a count 2-1.
Base hit now.
Squirts away a little
go.
bit. Throws to second. And he's got no chance. He's out.
Kind of a tough read for the base runner right there. You're usually trying to be aggressive on balls in the dirt, try to get into scoring position, but if it doesn't get away very far or you can't tell how far it is, most catchers are going to get to it and throw you out at the base. And right there, excellent job by the catcher. He helps out his pitcher big time.
Let's go, Jays.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Schneider wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and that one was indeed a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge.
Let's go, Toronto.
2 down, nobody on. And
Ball
ball 4
take
there.
your base.
Tying run is on base.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the shortstop, Leo.
So up next for Toronto, Leo Jimenez. He is struck out and he is walked.
Come on, Blue Jays, let's go.
Well,
Ball
in this
up
situation,
there.
the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
That one way inside.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Toronto.
Swing and a miss. Now 2-1.
Woohoo! Blue Jays!
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Here's a 2-2. And that one upstairs.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a ground ball.
Get on your horse, go.
Over
go,
to Goldie. That's the inning. One left for Toronto. They're down 1-0.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Blue
We're in the
Jays,
7th. We have a
number
pitcher on the
71,
mound. Tyler Rogers.
Tyler.
Pretty tight game, so they're
Rogers.
looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Here comes Cody
the left
Bellinger.
fielder,
His
Cody
homer earlier is
Bellinger.
responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
Play in Canada.
That one fouled off.
Come on, Tyler.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. This to third. Nice grab. Throw to first. Got him. Nice play.
Cat-like reflexes on that one.
Up
Makes the
next,
dive, has to get up,
the catcher.
clean exchange, and throw a strike across the
Escobar.
diamond. And what a tremendous play.
Here's the catcher, J.C. Escara.
You can do it, Blue Jays!
On the ground, right side.
That's right!
Fires over to Guerrero. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
All right, Jays. Strike.
Nope. That's inside.
Come on, Blue Jays.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Way out front for strike 2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Here we go, Tyler.
2 down, nobody on. And he grounds one to the right side.
Atta kid!
Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Out number 3. So the Yanks go in order, but they're on top 1-0.
Now pitching for the
We're
Yankees,
back in a new pitcher here
Number
to start the
56,
bottom of the 7th.
Osvaldo
Osvaldo Bido.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in
Leading
and
up
protect
for
the tight lead
Toronto, the
late in the
center
ball
fielder,
game.
number
Some of them are
5,
just wired
Yankee.
different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Varsho.
Varsho leading things off and takes a strike. High fly ball out towards left field. That one carrying. Out of here. And we are tied.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up.
Let's go!
His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays.
Well, these Jays need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
The other way, and there's one down.
Great swing of the bat right there, trying to get
Up
on as that
next for the
go-ahead
Blue
run. He
Jays,
just
the
wasn't able to find
designated
the hole.
hitter, Jesus.
And now the DH, Jesus Sanchez.
Let's go, Blue Jays.
Let's go, Blue Jays!
That one
Nope,
misses.
outside.
Ball 1.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's 2 away.
Come on!
Up next for the Blue Jays,
Here's
the first
Vladimir
baseman,
Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir
0 for 3 in this one.
Jr.
Close
Ball.
one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here, the bottom of the 7th. And that is cut on and missed. And the count even 1-1. Swings through that one. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings through that one, it's a strikeout.
Come on now!
1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. All even at 1 apiece. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Ready to begin
Leading
the
off for
8th.
the Yankees,
And
the
stepping
center
in for the
fielder, number
Yankees,
12,
Trent Grisham.
Grisham.
Ball, that's out.
Toronto's bullpen with some action. Brendan Little, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Farland, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And
That's
another
ball
ball.
Let's go, Tyler!
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it
Ball,
very
that's
difficult to
inside.
hit.
Check swing, he held up. Ball 3.
All right, Tyler, let's go!
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the
Well, there he
Yankees,
gets the
the
slider in
shortstop,
on his hands.
Say Caballero.
Come on, Blue Jays.
That misses.
That's a ball.
And it's 1-0.
Come on, Tyler.
Inside, almost got him.
Let's go, Blue Jays. Come on, Toronto. You can do it.
2-0. Fought off foul. The 2-1. And a slider
Ball 3.
misses down and away. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4.
The
And
batter,
the go-ahead
number
run is on
99.
base.
Designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Now a quick throw to first.
No,
and
he's
he's
safe.
back in there.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Looking good, Blue Jays.
Here comes the 0-1.
That's straight.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Here we go, Tyler. Come on, Ty.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tyler Rogers, done for the afternoon, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Blue
now
Jays,
for the Jays,
number
Jimmy
93,
Garcia.
Jimmy Garcia.
Go-ahead run on base. Jazz Chisholm Jr. getting ready to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Yankees. Score remains tied 1-1. Ready for the bottom of the
Leading
8th.
off for the Jays.
Now for the Jays,
third baseman,
Ernie Clement.
Clement.
Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out.
Up next
Big
for the
play
Blue
there to
Jays,
get the leadoff
the
man.
catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
So digging in, Alejandro Kirk.
Go Blue Jays.
Just missed.
Ball 1.
Atta kid.
Fastball
Ball, inside.
almost got him there.
Come on, Captain Kirk.
Ball
I almost
that's
feel like
outside.
he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Come on, Alejandro. Let's go, Alejandro.
Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count.
Come on, Blue Jays.
And that's ball
That's
4.
ball 4. Take your
Challenge
base.
from behind the dish
Up
here.
next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, number 4.
And the call
Joel
stands. It was indeed a ball.
Springer.
No challenges left for them now. One down, runner at first. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3.
Come on, George. Go, Toronto.
I'm a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Blue Jays, yeah, baby, come on.
Ball 1.
And that drops in for a strike.
Come on, Jays.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2.
The left fielder, Jason.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays.
Come on, Toronto. Let's go, Blue Jays. Come on, Toronto.
Man on second, 2 down. That's in there. 0-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to happen with 2 strikes.
And that one almost hit him. The 1-2. Two down, go ahead run in scoring position here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one missed. Leo Jimenez in the on deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We go to the
Leading off
ninth,
for the Yankees,
and
the
stepping in
first
for New
baseman,
York,
Paul
Goldschmidt.
Let's go, Toronto.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Giancarlo.
Here's Stanton now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Let's go, Jays. Swing.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Come on, Blue Jays, let's go.
And the 0-1. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. All tied up here at the top of the ninth.
Inside ball.
That
That's
one
a ball.
close, ruled a ball. Now 2-2. Garcia will challenge that pitch, thinking it's a strike. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll
Up
keep
next
their
for the
remaining
Yankees,
challenge.
the left fielder, Cody.
Here's Cody Bellinger. He's already homered here in this one.
Let's go, Toronto.
And that's in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Just off the outside edge. And the count is 1-1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Punch him out. Strike him out.
Out to center. Varsho under it. And that is that. 1, 2, 3, go the Yankees. Score remains deadlocked at 1.
Now pitching for the
Back
Yankees,
now as they hand
number
the ball to a fresh
74,
arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Kervin Castro.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And the batter will be
Leading
the
up
shortstop,
for the Jays,
Leo Jimenez.
The shortstop, Leo Jimenez.
Castro. First time we've seen him this year, and he was born in Venezuela. That one's
Ball 1.
upstairs, ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees, Yerry De Los Santos. The closer is getting loose. The 1-0. That one the other way, and a base hit. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base.
Always feels amazing getting the job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Now, Dalton Varsho. He's already homered in this game.
Now, here we go.
Clips the corner. That's strike 1.
One more time.
Out towards right center field. Pulls up on it. Base hit. And he beats
he
it.
made
He's safe.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3.
Stay out of the double play.
No,
And a
that's a
sac
foul
bunt
ball.
here. Down the line, and it's foul.
All right, Jays.
Sack bunt towards third. McMahon on the run, throw to first.
No, he's out.
Got him. What a play.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Jesus.
Runners at second and third and 1 out. Jesus Sanchez now at the plate. Golden opportunity right here.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
2 on, 1 out. And that one fouled off.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Here's a 1-1. Trying to get
Oh,
him
that's
to
off the
chase
plate.
on the changeup that time. That
Ball,
one
that's low.
misses. 3 and 1 now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The 3-1. In the air, right field. Stanton has a beat on it. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Blue Jays walk it off for the win.
These can be tough at bats when you know you've got to get the ball in the air. At worst case scenario, that pitcher is going to try to tie you up, throw you up and in. But he did a good job pulling the hands through, extension to put that ball deep enough out into the outfield to score that run and win this game.
Final score here today, 2-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.